Hello again. On your screen, you see box packing step. The yellow highlighted note is instructing technicians to ensure all needed materials to pack 12 cardboard boxes with 10 kit boxes each. Step 6.1 instructs to load or pack 10 kit boxes into each cardboard box. The first sub-step is instructing to seal the cardboard box with BOPP tape according to the procedure. With that being said, this company also has a training procedure how to tape cardboard boxes. Next sub-step, number 2, is instructing to apply cardboard box labels on each cardboard box. Next sub-step is instructing to record the total number of boxes in next column for activity. This step also mentions at the end that the total number of boxes should be 12.6.2. Step again is to take a sample label of the cardboard box pasted here for traceability. The same step we are doing to keep sample label of each and every component of the kit box. And its primary add secondary packaging for market release. For example, we applied labels on syringes, and at that step, we pasted the label sample there. We repeated the same process when we assembled kit boxes and pasted one sample label at that step as well. Similarly, we are now packing kit boxes into cardboard boxes, thus one sample label that is on cardboard boxes shall be pasted here. This is the traceability and compliance part. On your screen now, the next module 7 is for palletizing. Yellow highlighted note is instructing operators and technicians who are executing the responsibility of loading boxes onto the pallet. Operators need to ensure that they are qualified and trained on this procedure. This is obvious that this company has a safety training for loading boxes onto pallets. Step 7.1 is instructing to load 12 cardboard boxes onto a pallet. First sub-step is asking verifier to verify that pallet contains correct number of cardboard boxes. Next sub-step instructs to wrap all 12 boxes with shrink wrap and seal the pallet according to a certain training that company has already provided, which is SOP 478. In the activity column, operator will record the total number of cardboard boxes and verifier will verify with initial and date. Step number 7.2 is again sample of pallet label for traceability and compliance part. The most important part with all manufacturing and packaging operations is reconciliation at the end. In our industry, for patient and drug safety, we don't want any unused leftover boxes of medicines, any labels of medicines out there that can be used in a way that can compromise patient safety. Therefore, a GMP practice is to destroy unused critical materials as a compliance under dual control. A verifier will verify proper discarding after reconciliation. For example, 130 kit boxes in material line number 4 were issued, 120 were actually packed, 10 extra were provided just in case of an error. These extra boxes now will be counted and destroyed or shredded under verification. Similarly, all other leftover materials will be counted as well and discarded under verification, so they cannot be used for any other purpose, that is, the main compliance part. This section on your screen is for storage now, since you have all the cardboard boxes ready, with syringe kit boxes in it, loaded on a pallet. This section of the BPR is instructing technicians to wait for the warehouse personnel to come take the FDP loaded pallet for storage in the warehouse under specified storage conditions. Step 8.1 is instructing technicians to move the pallet to the design storage area within the manufacturing floor. This simply means that there is a room with specified temperature conditions where you would keep this pallet. At this point, information to warehouse department is sent by your supervisor, and a person should be on its way to take the FDP loaded pallet for storage. Step 8.2 instructs that the warehouse personnel shall sign here in this row to acknowledge that he has received the FDP loaded pallet from manufacturing department. Warehouse personnel will also write down the pellet label number in this section for traceability. After this action, your responsibility of FDP operations have completed. This is all for the FDP process. Your FDP company may have a kit box with few things in it that you may have to assemble, or the company could be putting labels on vial and putting them into small carton as on the self-drug product, or it could be combination of 3 and 4 different tablets combined into a dosage package, label applied. No matter what the process is, no matter what you are packaging, now you understand the structure of a BPR. You know that all the materials must be listed in the BOM. You know that one sample label of various labels shall be pasted to the BPR for traceability. You have learned the GDP principles. You know the good manufacturing practices, and do when is written, write what you have done. Moreover, inspect labels for accuracy of the drug product name, lot number, color of the labels. All these details matter, because even the packaging material color, font size, and other relevant critical information for identification of the drug product is filed and recorded in the FDA filings. And it must always adhere to those parameters, else a company may have to call the product back from the market, even in case of a small mistake that is not aligned with documentations filed. You get the bigger picture. As long as you pay attention and follow procedures with discipline, you are better than an average bear in this industry in terms of a good manufacturing technician. Let's move now to the last page of the BPR. Hello again. Thank you for sticking with us, understanding the concepts, and coming this far with us. Now, look at this page. This is usually one of the last few pages of the BPR. You have learned about deviations in terminology class as well. Again, for your reminder, anything that doesn't go as intended during the manufacturing process is a deviation that must be recorded here with its brief description and conveyed to the supervisor as well. That is all. The very bottom section is for the history of the BPR. Anytime if there is an update to the BPR, even if a spelling mistake correction, from when the BPR was created first. Every time something is changed, another version will be created, and the reason for the change will be mentioned here in this BPR. This is part of traceability, which is required by the FDA. We have discussed the traceability part over and over again. Now you have successfully completed your third and final assignment and know the FDP process as well, with simply using drug product filled units, not labeled and packaged yet. In this training, you learn how to apply labels on drug-filled smaller units like syringes in our case, and we finally pack them and place them on pallet, ready to be shipped to the market. This is all you would do if you end up working for a company that only does packaging operations. You need to understand certain compliance parts, FDA requirements, learn to become a great technician along with the process understanding. As long as you have understood the GDP and GMP principles, understand the importance of filling logs, creating full traceability, following training compliance, not executing on anything that you are not trained on, make sure to make a practice to always check calibration and cleaning tags of equipments before using them for drug safety. These are the very common mistakes that happen day in and day out in our industry. If you know and understand and make these practices a part of your professional profile, then you are already ahead of the game in your profession and a valuable technician that a company would like to keep. You have successfully completed the manufacturing technician training and have full understanding of your job responsibilities. Congratulations, and thank you for coming this far with us. You are now ready for a new exciting career as a manufacturing technician. Your counselor will be soon getting in touch with you to start your job application journey. Thank you again.